Hi, everybody. It's Granny Joe. I think it's the 5th of December. Okay, there you go. My hair is sticking out. Anyway, it's late at night. It has been cold. So I come inside, which I normally do when it gets dark. Everybody says, Granny Joe, you gotta go in. It's time. So it's a joke between us because I go in as soon as the sun sets. So today was really a rough day. Um, a young man I've traveled with and met in Colorado when we were with Bob has had a heart attack this morning, and they got him to the paramedics. They had to travel out of here, what is it, 3.7 miles to get him to the Flying J, where he had to lay him on the ground and wait 8 minutes for the fire truck, and then the ambulance finally took another 20. So he's stabilized now, though, and he has they've taken him to Palm Springs because Blythe has a very, very small, if it's called a hospital at all, emergency room. So, but they couldn't get transport. The winds are blowing so bad they couldn't fly him. So they had to take him as soon as they could get him. They got him stable. So then they took him on up there. So we'll know more tomorrow. Curtis, we love you. I know you watch my videos because I watch yours. And so we all said prayers. And so all of you out there, just take a minute and tell God to please bring Curtis back to him because he is one of the good guys. You meet a lot of people out here, and this man treats everybody well. He does for people. He's adorable. I know he has a bad heart, but he's got a beautiful heart inside. And so please, everybody, just take a minute and talk to your God and tell them to please bring him home to us because we want him back. He's our fire starter. He does that for you. He's the one that goes up over the mountains if you want to go for a mountain ride. And he took me to Yuma. We trucked all the way to go to the grocery store. Like I said, and he wouldn't take anything for gas, and he took me out for pizza. So what can you say? But thank you, Curtis. We love you. So, and that was our day. And then I was going to go to the hospital, but then they said they were going to take him to Palm Springs. Then they sat on him. So we ended up sitting here talking. A group of us got together and said, talked to each other and helped each other. And then thank God for Dave because Kurt started honking his horn. And just Dave. We have two Daves here. We have Dee, Dave Diffner. Then we have just Dave, another Dave. So just Dave camps down by him, and Curtis laid on his horn, and he said, I can't breathe. And Dave also has heart problems, so he knew exactly what to do. So Curtis got over, he jumped in, and away they went, and 911. So thank you, God, for him too. It was long, because I was going to go do laundry, I was going to take the garbage in, I was going to go check on Curtis. Then I ended up going to take my stuff in. Anyway, we ended up in Blythe. Then we found out he was still at the hospital. And then by the time then they were getting ready to take him, so we waited and waited. We missed him all the way around. But it's okay. He's in good hands, and God's watching over him. Tomorrow's nail day. Don't you think they need a fill? They look terrible. That's my one thing. I don't drink. Well, okay, I take that back. I had 2 drinks since I left in June to come out here. Okay, if you call that drinking, I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I take 1 prescription. So I'm one lucky 69-year-old woman. Okay, thank you. I am very blessed with people around me. Just you out here, the people out here are so warm and they're so giving and they're so caring. And it's like the fun, you get the funniest things. Like today, I had mentioned I needed a plate to eat off of because I had the gastric bypass. I have a real tiny stomach. So a while ago, I go and I find 4 of the cutest here. I'll show you. My sandwich is on it. Sorry. But look at my little plate. How do you do that? I can't see. See? I got a new little plate, all right? Those are just perfect, perfect, perfect for my stomach. I mean, that's a meal for me, one sandwich size. I was like, oh yeah, I'm so blessed. So Simply Lisa got them for me. And we went to Blythe and we had some fun. And we put a barrel out. And nobody can find, they're having a hard time sometimes finding us. So, because we're 2.7 miles in, and then at the sign you turn. So we put a barrel there with some Christmas lights, the solar lights that you, little sticky things that are a dollar. So we put 4 of those, or Lisa did, in the barrel. We're going to put some signs up just for fun, just because we're in the desert and there's not a lot to do out here, okay? I don't rearrange the rocks like a lot of people do and make designs, so I may have to go down and show you this butterfly that one of the girls made. It's really cool. But everybody has their own thing that they do, and a lot of them work, and they do web design. They do, some are working on thesis, some of them, they have financial things that they take care of, and so it's quite a unique, adverse group. And when I get another chance, I will go out and show you. I showed you the video where there was just 3 of us out here. Well, we've grown, people. We have grown. I think there's 12, 13, 14. 3 come in today. So our little camp is growing. And where we went through the desert where Bob was last year, and there's nobody. There was 2 or 3 out there. And they just keep coming to us because Jim put it on the forum. He's the guy that cooks the solar ovens. And I did a roast the other night, and in my crock pot, and borrowed his generator. And then we put the pork roast, which I didn't know that they have to be thin, like 3 inches. Well, I put in 8-inch roast, a real thick one. Well, it didn't cook all the way through. Fun, fun. So the next night we had another dinner, and we did the roast and the yams, the pork roast. So it's fun, and everybody kind of makes their own little dish of whatever they like, and they bring it, and we have a thing, a potluck, and we all just eat. Then we go on and either sit around and visit or go on back to our vans, fix our plates, and it's just kind of like a little family, but each one got your own little room, and you get into it and you go. And you meet new people almost constantly. I mean, you can't hardly go out of here to do anything without talking to somebody. And it's like today we did a garbage run. So everybody, throw your garbage out. We'll pick it up. So we picked it up on our way out. It's a fun community. I'm learning a lot. You learn to be social. Yeah, go in, you close your door like I am now, and you're on your own. You have your own quiet, private time. Like it's 5:30, it's getting dark, and I go in. I don't sit around the campfire every night, here and there, if they have it every night. But here, most of us are mature people. Is that a good way to put it? And we go in. So it's a very social, yet most of the time you're really alone. The only reason we're together is RTR is coming in January. After that, I'm going to be heading out, going my way, and haven't decided. Got 2 options for me, so I'm thinking about them. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you. I have so many new subscribers, and getting to each of you and saying thank you with so much going on here, because when you're cooking in camp and when new people are coming in and you're getting them acquainted and getting them settled and letting everybody know what store to go to and what's what and who needs what, and it's just, it's kind of like, oh, hi, here comes my sister, she's home, let me tell you what can we do for you, and you get everybody settled, and then they go on and they teach the next person. Anyway, thank you for subscribing. I don't get to all of you. I try to answer as many of the questions as I can, but I haven't been making videos, had too much going on, having too much fun. I'm sorry. But thank you, thank you, thank you. And Get up. Go out. Don't sit there alone. Even if you're in town and you're not going to do this, go to the movies. Okay? Go talk to one neighbor. Just speak to her. You don't got to be her best bud. Say hi. When we drive out of here, we don't know all these people out here, but we wave. We let them know, you know, and not everybody's going to eat you. Some people have issues and you can't deal with them, but somewhere out there, there's somebody who's really going to like you. So go out and find your dreams, even if it's just to find a best friend, even if it's just to have a good day, a happy day. Don't waste your life. It's yours. Go for it. This is Granny Joe saying, go, go, go. Go after your dream. Good night.